Hey everyone, this is Juana Lefter, the managing partner of NNC Services. And these days we are continuing to share with you some interesting information for the HR departments of your businesses. Now, I came over Josh Berson's website, which is Josh Berson is a world-known industry analyst and the founder of Berson, a leading provider of research-based membership programs in HR talent and learning. And what they did, Berson, in partnership with MIT Sloan Management Review and Culture X, at the beginning of April, they launched this survey, which is called COVID HR Pulse. And this is open all throughout this crisis, and HR managers all around the world are taking this survey. And obviously, this is also giving us some very interesting information about how HR managers and HR departments in general are dealing with the current crisis. And you will find some quite interesting data in this survey. First of all, here is some information about what are the top issues on HR departments' minds nowadays. And the top four issues they've discovered are obviously health and well being, the beginning, how to manage remote work, the jobs and the continuity of those jobs, and mental health and uncertainty. Another interesting information is that 50%, fewer than 50% of the companies didn't even have a remote work program before. This is amazing. I find this amazing as well. Now, these companies also provided some information about what are the top issues on the employees' minds. And this may also not be surprising for you as well, but it's really interesting. So, obviously, the majority have issues with the financial security. They would like to know that their job is safe and secure. The health and well-being, their families, the productivity and work. And here are also some information about what companies are doing to counter tap all these challenges. There are some basic things you may have also implemented into your company right now, but there are some others who are interesting, like the virtual coffee breaks, the happy hours, the constant communication between the leaders and the management teams with the employees, the daily meetings to make sure that everything is on course with the projects, the protective measures, obviously, for employees who are still on site, and many other things which are quite interesting. And you should look into this if you would like to get some ideas for your own companies. Another thing they have pinpointed with the study are what are the biggest HR challenges dealing with COVID 19? And I would also like to underline that one of the most important challenges is the fact that their employees are not adjusting fast enough to help their customers. And this is our piece of pie. So, for instance, people saying, HR people saying that their sales team is still focusing on the market in a classical sell more approach, as their clients are in crisis mode. Most could not engage. And please take a look over the previous videos. My colleague Loredana has recorded about how to shift classical sale towards a more virtual sale. Then there is a difficulty in managing the mindset of their marketing team. They have not been quick to adjust messaging to the current crisis and clients' shifting concerns. And with these regards, please tell your marketing people to watch our previous webinars where we are sharing some interesting information about how they shift to a more digital marketing oriented model. Salespeople still thinking only in business as usual, they're not engaged with digital projects, and poor communications with clients and customers, especially new pipeline opportunities. Um, Take a look at this. It is very interesting. And what's even more important, this COVID HR pulse is still open. People are still getting replies from HR responsibles all around the world, and you can see this updated regularly. Now, another important resource I wanted to share for people working in HR departments. I found on LinkedIn from Lars Schmidt. Lars Schmidt is the founder of Amplify. They are staffing and recruiting companies in the States. And I saw Lars has posted a very, very interesting research, which is actually on Google Docs. It's a crowdsourced collection of resources for HR and business leaders to help and inform them regarding the coronavirus and their coronavirus response plans, and basically what they should do when people are working remotely on or when people will return to work. So this is a very, very interesting collection. You can find here information like coronavirus response plans from companies all around the world, return to work plans and frameworks, a lot of articles and resources, obviously, from the industry, how companies are responding with remote work and children and home, a lot of information about remote work, a lot of legal and employment law resources as well, how recruiting is adapting and the impact on travel. HR technology offerings. Some technology companies are offering free platforms, free remote software for companies who are interested. The layoffs lists, unfortunately, a lot of companies have laid off many employees, and more important, companies that are hiring. So you will find here companies who are still posting jobs and who are still recruiting, and many other things. A very important resource. Thank you, Lars, for that. And last but not least, don't forget that this Thursday is our next webinar, and this time is actually a short course in which we want to address some essential aspects like what are the next steps for your company, the impact of remote teams, and strategic approaches for new perspectives. This is brought to you in collaboration with Andreas Anding from Remote Native and will be moderated by my colleague Loredana. So don't forget to register, and I'll see you there. Thank you. Have a good day.